Hi everyone. I wanted to share a message with you, and the message is it goes along with a quote that I've heard before, and it says, "Your life is 100% responsibility up to you." You know, it's up to you to have a good attitude or not. It's up to you to take care of your health. You know, no one is going to come and rescue you. So the first part of that message, I just wanted to talk about being your own advocate. Nobody can come and save your health. Nobody can come and work on your fitness routine or your diet but you. And I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because that's what happened to me with my diagnosis. The type of cancer that I have, it's called inflammatory breast cancer. And it's not just the regular breast cancer, it's a rare type of cancer. It is only 1% of all breast cancers. And it's funny, well, it's not funny, but it's interesting because this type of cancer usually it affects African American women who are obese and who are in their 50s and 60s. You can obviously see I'm not African American, I'm 41 years old, and I'm not obese. So the statistics say that I should not even have this type of cancer. I would say to you, if you are a 40-year-old woman, I would challenge you and encourage you to go get a mammogram. And if you are a 40-year-old man, I would encourage you to go get your prostate checked. We should all be proactive about our health. Get your blood pressure checked. You know, diabetes is really prevalent in this area. And one of the number one killers is heart disease. So it is up to us to be healthy. It is up to us to make these healthy choices and to have checkups. I'm not trying to cause you to be fearful or go on the internet and diagnose yourself or, cause anyone to become a hypochondriac or cause anyone to have panic. I just would like to encourage you to be aware and be proactive in your health. When I was having symptoms first with my diagnosis, the doctors thought it was something else. They thought I had mastitis. They thought it was from nursing my baby. They kind of dismissed it. And let me tell you, it took 2 months for me to get my diagnosis because I kept pushing it. I had to be my own advocate for my health. And the type of cancer that I was diagnosed with is very aggressive, so I don't even want to think about had I just thought, oh, you're right, nothing's really wrong with me, because sometimes when it comes to cancer, a month or two is very crucial. So, be aware of your body. If something's wrong or you don't feel right, go get it checked out. If you need to make a health, change, start eating better, drinking more water, stop eating fast food, whatever it is, I just challenge you to really do that. Take responsibility for your health and be your own advocate so that you can take care of yourself. I mean, I really can admit I was the first one to say, that would not happen to me. I've been in the fitness industry for a long time and I've worked out and ate healthy, and I thought I was the face of health. And so I really didn't think that I would get cancer. So, I would just encourage you to stay healthy, be healthy, and get your health checked out. You owe it to yourself. The second part of this is, if something does happen to you, if you are battling an illness, if you are battling depression, if you are battling a breakup, if you are battling, a financial need, something in your mindset, it is, again, up to you to be your own advocate. We want to talk about health, but what are you putting into your soul? What are you putting into your mind? You are conscious of what you're feeding your body, but what are you feeding your mind? Are you telling yourself every day, same stuff, different day, I'm just going to go to work, I'm just going to go to school, and you're kind of waking up in the morning like not encouraged to be happy with your life, and you have this complacent life where, you're just waiting for someone else to make you happy? It is up to us. Someone can have a situation and they can have a particular attitude about it, and the same person can have that same situation and have a completely different perspective about it. What can change your life basically is your attitude, not your situation, not your circumstance. Do you know that your attitude and your perspective on things is so powerful? It is up to you. It is up to you whether you want to say, for example, myself, I can be upset right now that I don't have a job, or I can be thankful at this time that I don't have to work in my healing. So you could take a situation and spin it either way. But I just wanted to encourage you that The great thing about it is that you don't have to depend on somebody else for your happiness. You don't have to depend on money for your happiness. It is within you. You can decide, am I going to let this report make me upset about bad news, or am I going to look to what God says, or am I going to look to what my perspective is, that, it can be something good. You can choose the good. You can find the good in everything, and you can find the bad in everything. So what's going to be your decision? It's up to you. It's your responsibility. But I can honestly say the things that I'm facing, I have decided to be positive about it. I have decided to look at the good. And I would just encourage you to do that. Look at the good report in everything. If you have lies that are coming towards you, I would just encourage you, those negative lies, just break agreement with them. You are so special. You are so special. You are God's possession. You are worth more than gold. And it's up to you to find the good in everything. The best is not behind you. The best is in front of you. I would just encourage you to not settle. If you're not happy with something, change it. Tell yourself you're better than this and you're going to change it, because it's your job. It's your job to be happy. It's your job to find your happiness. So if you're not finding it, show up for yourself. Be responsible for yourself. You owe it to yourself to be happy. You owe it to yourself to find your purpose. Your purpose is bigger than you. So, don't sell yourself short. I just feel it so strongly for you guys. You have so much more potential than you know. And if you're upset, if you're frustrated, look to God, because God's strength will help you more than anything. He is stronger than the pain that you feel. He is stronger than any enemy that you're facing. And I just encourage you to look to him and find that within yourself, and that confidence that you can be stronger, that you can be better, that you can be more helpful to people. You could be more helpful to yourself. You can be more hopeful in your situation. You're more resilient than you think you are. Even the worst situation that you're battling or you're facing, God will use it for the good. So try to find that lesson in it. Try to find that purpose in that pain, because every storm, what is that saying? Every storm runs out of raindrops. It's going to end. And you can be rock solid in him. You are stronger than you think. Focus on what is the good. Don't always look at the bad. Find your confidence, not in your circumstances, but in God and in your perspective. Are you going to say, I'm afraid, I'm going to keep pushing? Or are you going to say, I'm too afraid, I'm not going to do it? If you find that uncertainty, that's when your faith walk comes in. That's when your faith has to kick in. And you just got to understand, am I today going to look at the battle or the blessings? You have access to your priorities. What am I going to look at? Am I going to look at the good priorities, or am I going to look at the bad? So you have access in your perspective. What are you going to focus on? You can have peace in all things, but it's up to you. So again, I just want to challenge you to realize it's up to you. Be your own advocate. Find the battle and the blessing, and what are you going to look at? You're going to look at the blessing from that battle. We all have it. We all have storms. We all have battles, but the difference is your perspective. So I just challenge you to have a positive perspective today and in your life. And everyone, have a fabulous and blessed day.